Hello everybody and welcome to race number 18 of the season here at Dubai. For the Dubai Grand Prix here, we are getting ready for race number 18 of the season here. As I am by myself in the booth for this race. As Zach, as you see, is in the 9 car for this race. And no Zach and all. This will be a great 27 lap race that'll go on by, hopefully without any interruptions this time. So, without further ado, let's get on down to your starting lineup. That's what the snows too. Wow, the skies are like orange and all. That's really awesome. Like very nice outside. I don't know. I'm getting distracted because of the sunlight and like how the sunsets really go down right by my house. So it's really looking nice and all. Anyways, without getting distracted, Charles Sanford's on the pole for today's race. Next to him, James Qualls looking to redeem himself after that Xfinity run. We'll see what happens to him. Connor Myers also in the rebound as well. We'll see what happens to him. He'll start 4th. Colson in 3rd. Ian Dunn 5th. Moore 6th, 17 Pollard 3rd, 8th Kyle Matthews 9th, Cole David Flynn in the top 10, Dylan Pote. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. On the final row we have John Art and Devin Becker. And we're going to go to here. Here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
There we go. To get set up, I got it just in time, so... Oh, I have the wrong points. Here we go. Now I got it set up right. Oh, and one car with a problem. I don't think it's Elijah. Oh, it's Mason Powers in the 41. We have gotten word of is not going to be able to return next season. He's got a problem off the bat. Oh, man, and he is... That's got to be upsetting right there. But Charles Sanford lead them down. Green flag. We are underway here at Dubai. And that just caught... Oh, and problems for Nathan Hudson in the 11. I think he spun out and wrecked. And Keith Basson's got damage. That's 13th in the points. Well, because of it, the field is now really separated. Where Devin Becker is in the 04. Oh my. Ooh, Rogers, I know you're a good road course ringer. Don't wreck Ferranti. And we'll do so. Becker is separated from Elijah Gilbert, who's a little bit quite a ways. Then you got Jeffrey Finguy, John Art, Cody Lamas also behind as well. And then you got Hudson with damage and Keith Bassett damage with first. There's no cautions. And they may have just had themselves got knocked out of the race. Meanwhile, Charles Sanford in the 03 having a nice run. James Qualls. Oh, I just heard a crash. Going the wrong way. Oh, it's a crash in the back. I can't see the smoke. Oh, it's Zach Lickinger in the 8 car. He's running his last race in that Coca-Cola Zero Sugar car. And Zach Rogers, the over-aggressive, caught to the 9 car. Seth Cole also involved in the crash, and his season has just been going downhill. And William Duncan on down pit road, who's not going to be returning to Cup next season. Another driver who is not coming back to Cup next season. That's a tough blow right there. See Ferranti working on Nathan Hudson, trying to pass him and all. I got the yards now, which is definitely not good. This is allowing Elijah Gilbert to catch up to Devin Becker. Another driver who's not coming back next season to Cup, which is a tough blow right there. I heard what his future is for the NRSL and all. Guy Thomas underneath JT Bryant for position. We may look at the pit window between lap 12 and lap 16. The drivers come on down pit road. In the meantime, it's still Charles Sanford and James Qualls, your top 2. Both of which not having a good season. Now Qualls to the right side. Tuck back in line, and we'll wait to make a pass. Gotta give James Qualls credit. He is not a road course ringer, but back-to-back races here at Dubai. First the Xfinity Series and now the Cup Series. He has had great qualifying showing, And he's up here trying to battle for the lead right here, trying to use the left side right here. Probably not a good start, the reason why. But Qualls is using advantage of it and will take the lead. His car number 70. Not a bad job by James Qualls. Looking for his first win in, I believe, 2 seasons. And I'll tell you, watch out for James Qualls. If he does not make the chase, where the chase LCQ is, that is where he can be really dangerously used. Find our road course ringers. As you see Howard still stuck on pit road. There's Zach Rogers in 39th. Jeffrey Finguy, 32nd, not a good qualifying effort for the 92 team. RJ Bishop, the road course ringer and dirt ringer, last scored in the 12th position. And if my memory serves me correctly on who the other one was, Anthony Curry, last scored 25th. He'll be back next season, by the way. We'll talk more about that in a second. Zachary Fitzwater, not too far behind in the 24th position. Totally did not even pay attention, but 16 was right there. Nathan Hudson, who's all the way in 35th because of that wreck. And DJ Curtis, who's last scored in the 15th spot and rocking up his car number. Trying to hold off Kate Anderson, not going to be able to do so. Dylan Pote, the champion, not having that good run of a season he's having. However, he's in the top 10 right now, so this could really be good for him, trying to get up in the points. But the more we're seeing car number 27 being up here, it shows you how much of a great season he's had. Battle for position, that's Kyle Matthews in the 09 and Stephen Pollard the third. Matthews, who's 17th in points. Pollard the third is outside of that top 18. Out for the lead, Charles Samper, James Qualls. Everyone, however, Olsen and Meyer, are trying to help the 70, and it's not going to work. Now they're going to go 3 wide for second. And Samper will hang on for now, but here comes James Qualls right back on the attack is the 70 car. And no problem whatsoever thanks to Olsen forcing the 03 out of line, and will go 3 wide for second. Allowed Olsen's teammate Quentin Moore to catch up to the fielder. Oh man, Ian Dutta and Kyle Matthews made some contact. At least for Dutta, he's got Dylan Pote right there. So at least Dutta has his teammate, at least one of them rather. Already documented Seth Cole. Where is Elijah Gilbert? 30. Let's scored 31st. Brett Prichard going around the Agent of our position will do so and make it clear. I mean, I thought I saw Anderson having damage, but I'm seeing things, so that's a good sign. Ember Ross in the 20 trying to go underneath. Michael Walden, car number 99, your Daytona 500 winner, still has not yet won since that 500 victory, but it's not been well for car number 99 at all. However, he is returning next season. Wow, huge check up in front of him there. He'll be moving over to the legendary number 2 car after Young Motorsports will be going down after this season. Osborne looking for 10th on Cole Deaver. Trying to score his 9th top 10 of the season. And that would be an unbelievable accomplishment for Osborne for what he's doing. Deaver, though, fighting back on that right side of the course. Osborne will clear him. Got a new 10th place driver. Osborne, meanwhile, going back up the front. Charles Sanford still losing some spots and trying to get back in second position. But this is helping James Qualls out. Great day for Johanna Atwood Motorsports. 1st and 10th right now is the 2-car team. And I'm going to quickly, as you see, you're going to see a little bit of a pause where James Qualls in the points. Right now, 21st in the point standings. Charles Sanders going underneath Daniel Olsen for second. So Qualls isn't doing too bad. but he's still being up there to get that consistent run. If he gets a win, that would be huge. Now, here's the first problem to keep in mind with the battle for the wildcard goes around. It is for drivers that are outside the top 10 in points, anywhere in the top 10, that could rely on wins. So for right now, wildcard holder number 1 would be Jessica Shelton, who's 16th in the points. However, she gets up to the top 10 and there's no other two-time winners, then we'll see what the case is. Zach Rogers leaving pit road. Car number 9, Paul's trying to... Oh, he can't get around him. He's going to get held up. That allowed Sanford and Olsen to catch up. But in the meantime, I was going to say, then Sheldon would just easily take the wildcard 1 spot, but you never know. Ting is also another driver to keep an eye on because he's been slipping as of late. If he falls outside the top 10, there's your 2 wildcard holders right off the bat. And now Rogers holding up Charles Sanford and others. So far, we have had 1 early wreck, and it stayed that way. Mason Power still sitting in pit road. Keith Batson damaged off the ace. Car's going through wide, hanging to the turn there. Anyone out of the race? Yes, indeed. We have Zach Flickinger and William Duncan out of the race still. Mason Power's not gone out of the pit stall yet. Whatever's wrong with that 41 car, it is. Everything's going wrong. We're just trying to go around the 99. We'll do so, and now Kate Anderson will go around car 99, or at least try to. And nope, not Michael Walden. Nice exit off that corner. Old Everett starting to lose Joshua Osborne. Now Matthews trying to go underneath Zach Rogers. Remember that is not for position because Rogers is a lap down. Definitely have to keep an eye on the points later, see how he does going around the 9 car here. Wow, Osborne wasted no time, swung it wide, and didn't even look back at all. All this still behind. James Qualls in the 70 is enjoying his Sunday drive, and he is not looking back. Well, you seen Jeffrey Finguy kind of get off the throttle and go way wide off the course. RJ Bishop going around Devin Becker. That's for position. And Kyle Keith, who's an avid road racer. 18th in points, keep in mind. Last score 24th. This is his last race. He was running the Share Coke with Kyle scheme, I believe. Before he goes to Napa, and then his regular scheme that he normally has for the season. So we'll see what'll happen there for that 42 team, but I guarantee you, they don't like where he's at. Third in points, Trent Dunham. Last scored 17th, having an avid run. And Spillman almost dumped Brett Pritchard right there. He's hanging in there, and not too far ahead. One of his competition rivals there, Angel Navarro, who's 4th in points. I tell you, if you're the one, the car you really want to be up there with is that points leader, Joshua Osborne, that 27. Well, I see another car come down pit road, but I am just seeing things, which is a good sign. I'd rather be seeing things than not seeing things. Well, after the 83, he's been the last car to get around the 9 car, and then DJ Curtis and others having extreme difficulty trying to get around that 9 car. Michael Walton wasting no time whatsoever. I have no idea what is wrong with that 9 car, but whatever it is, he is just down. Wow, Rogers all over the corner panel of the 99 right there. Almost dumped him. Now Anderson trying to get around. Wow, Rogers throwing the block. He is not playing nice today at all to anyone. So we should be nearing when these drivers will be heading down pit road. So a lot of eyes. We'll definitely be watching these top three right here. James Qualls, Charles Sanford, and Daniel Olson. Qualls enjoying that run right there. That's just definitely well needed. Definitely a chance now for that championship right there that really would come into play. Looking through though, we've been seeing some great battles going around here, and also to keep in mind as well, this has actually been the cleanest time we've ever been at Dubai. Each and every other race weekend we have had has been nothing but crazy racing and wreck fest and all. This season has been nothing but calm, competitive racing by both the Xfinity and the Cup Series drivers. There's only been one wreck in both series, and here we are again, only one wreck. Look at Olsen right now in that third spot, having a great run. The Exalta Chevrolet for Gardner Racing. It's unclear right now what Gardner Racing is going to go through next season. But one thing for sure, though, is don't know exactly who's going to go where, with the exception of Johnny Gardner. He will be in the Cup Series. That is a confirmed fact. Everyone else, it is on the question block here. How about Ian Dutta? His last time racing here at Dubai. Having a great run. 6th in points currently right now. No wins, 4 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. And here we go. Pit stops underway on lap 12 of 27. Qualls will surrender the lead. Handing it over to Charles Sanford, who might add also had a not bad weekend for the Xfinity Series. Jim Meyer and Qualls had really good runs, so we'll see if that 70 team can be the first ones out. A bunch of cars stayed out. Now remember, because it is a road course rules do apply. That means no yellows. All green flag racing. If a wreck happens, a wreck happens. You do not reset the field. Wow, Kyle Keith having a lot of issues trying to get around Zach Rogers. Remember, Kyle Keith's brother, Ace Rogers, part of that team, and the 42 shoved the 9 out of the way. Wow, he put a little bit of extra force, and RJ tried to use the high line to get around the 9. It did not work out. Now the 42's made a pass. And look at Sheldon trying to go into the 98, saying, if you can't get around him, I'm going to go around you. So now Bishop will do so. Charles Sanford coming on down, leading them in the second round. Or the second set of drivers, I should say. What am I saying exactly? Here come a hornet's nest of drivers. I don't think any driver is going to stay out. No, not at all. Qualls with a nice pit stop. He is out and away. Olsen, Meyer, and Moore are kind of close by. Then you got Poteen and Osborne. Again, another great pit stop for car number 27. Alpha position between Sky Cummins and Michael Walton. Well, there's the leaders. There's Qualls. He has passed Charles Sanford, so new leader, James Qualls in car number 70. Now Qualls, ironic enough, went with that exact same strategy last time by in the Xfinity race. And here he is in the Cup race doing the same thing. Will work out to his favor. Got a nice gap between him and new second place Daniel Olsen. Meyer jumped up to third. Moore's fourth. Charles Sanford fell back to fifth, so he didn't lose quite a lot, but he lost enough, basically. Sixth is Dylan Poteet. Seventh is Joshua Osborne. Unbelievable run from 2017. Eighth is Stephen Pollard third. Ninth, Kyle Matthews completing the top 10. DJ Curtis, nice run for the Jack Links Toyota. Then you got Cole Deaver and Ian Dunham trying to battle for position. Dunham trying to look underneath. Will do so. Outerwall Chevrolet SS has no problem. And now the Queens College Toyota of Angel Navarro trying to go underneath the 83. Does, but is not going to clear. And that's what's probably going to hurt Angel Navarro right now, because here comes the 83 on that left side of the course. Did not clear the 77, and now the 77 gets him. And now Ian Dutta working on Kyle Matthews. Look at the 32 having a car right now. Matthews trying to hold on for me and Dutta right now. Dutta on the wrong side, basically, but Dutta's going to give it a shot. And we'll hold on for now. That doesn't mean Dutta's going to give up easily on that 09 car. We're going to watch this battle for right now. And now here comes Ian Dutta once again trying to go around the 09. And will complete the pass now. And Ian Dutta now around Kyle Matthews. So watch out for that 32 car working its way up. Howard's still on pit road. I think he's going to be sitting there for the rest of the day. Dylan Poteet, Joshua Osborne. Both having really good runs, but also the fact that both drivers looking for that really good run. No worries for Osborne, though, because he's the points leader. He's got 3 races won. Dylan Poteet, on the other hand, well, he definitely needs a win, and he's trying to make sure he tries to get to battle the redeem his or to go 2 in a row, basically. Oh, some skid marks on down pit road. Oh, it involves Zach Rogers. And it may have also involved Kyle Keith in the 42, possibly. I don't want to be too certain. But Kyle's a little bit far back. And Rogers has finally called it quits for the 9 team. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Oh, never mind. He's actually going back on the course. I thought he retired. Still the 2 cars that were out of the race prior to this start of the race. are the ones still out. Powers, obviously, still sitting on pit road. Rogers is 2 laps down in 39th. The good news, he's in the rear of the field. The bad news, well, he's still going to be a problem. Well, good news for Qualls, he's running away, which is a good sign. However, doesn't mean Daniel Olson's going to give up here. Let's see the gap between Qualls and Olson when they hit the line this time by. 1.11. Wow. Daniel Olson shredding at least 0.3 of a second as they hit 10 to go right now. Moore and Meyer battling for the 3rd spot. Gonna make them lose on some time right there. Battle of the Camaros. First non-Chevrolet, Meyer. You got another Camaro. And you got your first and only SS in the... oh, not the only SS, but the 3 other SS's in the top 10. The second one, Dylan Pote, and then the third one, Ian Dutta. Camaro having a very nice outing. The beginning of the season did not look good for Camaro, and Osborne picked up a victory, and everything changed from there. Now James Qualls trying to make sure the team can go 2 for 2 on its drivers winning a race this season. And we're definitely going to watch lap 23, lap 24 with that 70 team. Because remember, that was the same thing that happened in Xfinity. And Qualls, I know he doesn't want to do it twice, so we'll see what happens to that 70 team. That 82 is now cutting 2 to 0.3 of a second on that 70 car. So we can go on board the Exalta Chevrolet Camaro of Daniel Olson. You can tell that 82 is really killing the 70s time right now. Not that Qualls is a bad road racer, but Qualls has got older tires and it's starting to really affect that 70 car. Oh, and Olson's coming down pit road. Problems for the 82 team. Wow, I did not expect that at all. Daniel Olson coming on down pit road. Now new second place Connor Meyer. And this is the first time I can say, too, is that for the first time ever, James Qualls has led the most laps of any driver in both race weekends. That has never happened before by any driver until now. Unbelievable that James Qualls, what he's able to do. But the old saying goes, can he finish what he started? Laps are winding down. I'm telling you, I just don't know if he's able to do it. I hope he can because It has been a while to see James Qualls not only win a race, but let alone do it on a road course, which is something I would totally never expect in my entire NRSL career, let alone in our career that I've ever seen happen. But stranger things can and have happened before. Meyer trying to do what he can to get up to the 70. That's been another driver that has been having such a great race weekend until the second pit stop or so has happened and really changed the course. There's Olsen, last score 27th. Ian Dunn also came down pit road. He's 29th right now. I believe they're short pitting. I don't know why, but maybe they didn't put enough gas in it. I'm not too sure. Talking about pit roads, Joshua Osborne, 27 car. Well, if you're Qualls, I think you may want to get a little bit nervous. Because cars are coming down pit road because they haven't topped enough gas in those machines. I think I just noticed Fitzwater having damage. I thought I did. He does. He's got right side damage. I think that may explain with the Zach Rogers incident because I did not see that prior to then. Osborne right now has just come back on the course. He's trying to beat out John Art and Daniel Olsen. As Olsen is having major difficulty getting around that 05 car, who has damage. And yeah, Osborne will be A-okay. James Qualls, he's going to surrender the lead on lap 22. Leaders are coming down. Charles Sanford staying out. Stephen Pollard III staying out. The Volkswagen. Old Deaver staying out. Drivers are heading down pit road. Kyle Matthews contact with Curtis. They're heading down pit road. Kate Anderson's going to stay out. Michael Walton's down. Donovan Gardner stay out. Becker stayed out. That's your previous race winner if we keep forgetting to mention there. Anthony McCurry. Sheldon stays out. Fitzwater down. Lamas, Ross, and Elijah Gilbert on down. The cars are out in the way. Qualls will be the first one out. So now it's a matter of who's going to risk it. Qualls trying to make sure he beats out everybody else. He obviously will do so. Trying to stay ahead of that 11, and will do so. Remember, that 11's got damage since the beginning of the race. Not even lap 1. That's a big break right there for him because Meyer and Moore, they're going to have some difficulty. Meanwhile, up to the front, Charles Samper, Stephen Pollard III. The eyes are going to be on him. Pollard III comes down. He cannot make it as well. Second place gives up his spot. Now new second place goes to Cole Deaver. Anderson heads down. Gardner and Dunham stay out. Becker heads down. Sheldon's heading down. Lamas, Ross, and Elijah Gilbert all down. Kyle Keefe, Seth Cole down. Paul's obviously going to stay out. That's a no surprise. Bishop and JT Bryant stay out. I don't know for what reason they're staying out, but they're actually trying to pass the 70. Bishop and Bryant are both trying to get around that 70 car. Puts a pressure on them. And wow, that 70 car is so strong. But not that strong. Oh, look out. Pollard III also coming back out in the course. Bishop gotten around him there. Now it's going to be in store for JT, RJ Bishop, and others. But also the main issue, Charles Sanford. Yeah, we definitely had to keep an eye on that right there, just in case. Charles Samper, he's going to surrender the lead. He is not going to make it on gas. Old Deaver, though, is going to stay out and risk it. Gardner and Dunham are going to stay out as well. So now, this puts Bishop in a 4th as of right now. But Qualls trying to tell that 98, you're definitely not going to make it. You better go down now. And he's going to stay out as well. What? I have never seen that before. Bishop's trying to stay out just as long as Cold Eaver and others. Samper had to surrender the lead. He definitely did not want to do it. He's trying to see if he can beat out James Qualls. He actually may. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's going to be a close battle. And he will. He held off James Qualls. Let alone RJ Bishop. But Bishop now in the attack. This could be a battle for the lead right here. Qualls underneath of Samper. Gets the position with no problem. Qualls better be careful with Bishop, though. He does not want to wreck him. He risks wrecking himself. And you can tell Bishop is giving him a run for the money there. Beaver surrenders the lead, heading to 2 to go. Gardner and Dunham stay out, though. Whatever they got planned, this ought to be good. Bishop just hold on for dear life in the 3rd. Charles Samper right now in the 5th slot. Look who's all behind him. Pollard the 3rd. JT Bryant. Wow, Pollard the 3rd had to really swerve the car to get out of there. Daniel Olson, JT Bryant, Connor Meyer, Quentin Moore. All trying to get around the 0-3 because the car's not even all up to speed. Hasn't fully got around. Look at this racing that they're having, though. 2 laps to go. I don't know what the 7 and the 1 are thinking, but if they can make it around the track, I will be flabbergasted. They got quite a ways to go, but James Qualls, you can tell, he's using all that car now. One last looking around through the field. The main car we're definitely going to keep an eye on. This guy right here, James Qualls, if those leaders come on down. White flag about ready to be displayed, this time by Gardner and Dunham. Are they coming down pit road or are they going to risk it? They are going to risk it. I do not believe this. Johnny Gardner, Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham, 3rd of the points, looking for his first win of the season. Johnny Gardner, outside of the top 18, looking for his first win of the season. White flag displayed for the Mobil 1 Camaro. They're playing a huge risk there. If they run out of gas, that 70's going to get them. But keep in mind, Qualls is way back away. Let's see how much time they killed alone. Oh, God, yeah, they really killed that time because of that fresh tires that, well, I should say the tires that warmed up on the 70. Dunham's starting to lose ground on Gardner. Gardner's got a stronger car than the 1, but don't count out that Sega Dodge. A lot of fuel strategy coming into play. I don't know if these guys are going to hold on. I've never seen drivers run out of gas before at this track, but they're still really using the gas, though. I'm actually amazed. Hanging the final few corners there. A lot of eyes are going to be on these 2 cars here. They're still keeping good pace. They're still up to speed. Johnny Gardner, though, looks like he may have this in the bag. Are they heading down pit road? No, they're not. They're not slowing down. Johnny Gardner, I don't believe this. Coming off the final turn. And the Mobil 1 Camaro of Johnny Gardner off the final turn is going to pick up his first win of the season. He wins in Dubai in an unbelievable strategy that the Mobil 1 Camaro just pulled off. I am absolutely speechless. Battle for 3rd between Qualls and Pollard the 3rd. James Qualls will easily get that 3rd position. I am in absolute shock. How did the 7 and the 1 execute that well. For Qualls, at least he had better redemption. He'll come away third. But I am just... And Osborne managed to get 10th from Dylan Poteet. Ladies and gentlemen, these two right here, you got to give a big round of applause to them. They pulled off the strategy to work it out. And Johnny Gardner, for Gardner Racing, is going to pick up his first win of the season. Actually, let me double check. I think this is his first win. As I cannot find where the 17 is on here on my points thing. Remember, Qualls was 21st. There he is. Gardner's 39th in the points. Hadn't even scored. And now they're actually out of gas. Now they're out of gas. Wow. My apologies. I could not find him at the time. Gardner was 39th in the points heading into this race. And now will be the driver that is the worst in the points to pick up a victory since Stephen Pollard III. And I totally forgot about Mason Powers. He has 2 wins, and I think from the way he's looking at points, he's going to be guaranteed a chase spot via by a wildcard. So the goal right now for drivers is to get that 0-2 car into the top 10 in order for the one driver win wildcard hunt, wildcard slot number 2, to get in. So we mentioned Gardner and Dunham. They were the ones that held off everybody. They finished 1-2. James Qualls, who could have won this race, he'll still end up 3rd. Great run nonetheless. The podium run. He will definitely go up into points for sure. Stephen Pollard III ended up 4th. 5th, Daniel Olson. 6th, Charles Sanford. 7th, Connor Meyer. 8th, Quentin Moore. 9th, RJ Bishop. In the top 10, Joshua Osborne. Osborne, of course, will retain the points lead once we head into Homestead. Dylan Poteet, Cole Deaver, Ian Dutta, JT Bryant, DJ Curtis complete your top 15. Then Matthews, Anderson, Navarro, Walton, Tang, your top 20. Now let's find some key notables here outside of that top 20 run that really just did not have a good run. Jackie Tang, we mentioned 20th place. Let's see here. Zach Flickinger, he ended up DNFing right there in 40th. William Duncan ended up finishing 41st. Powers dead last. That's really going to secure that spot for wildcard slot number 1. Like, I mean, there is no doubt about it that, you know, there's your first spot. So, other than that, there really isn't anybody bad, good that finished bad. So that's a good sign right there. Oh, Clint Spellman, he ended up 24th. And DJ Curtis, we already mentioned he finished 15th. So one driver's going to fall out of the top 10. That's Zach Flickinger. Whoever gets in, however, is the more curiosity question. I think judging by who finished where alone, I think Connor Meyer's going to get in. Because Ross did not finish ahead. And Meyer, of course, obviously did. So, not surprised by that. But we'll see what else happens. And a big tough blow to Keith Batson. Definitely not what he needed at all. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give a like. Comment your thoughts this way. Subscribe, be a part of the NRSL by hitting that subscribe button. And thank you for watching the Race 18 Dubai weekend. What an unbelievable weekend. Next week, we will be heading on over to Homestead, Miami. Race 19 of the season. It's not the finale here, but it'll be the second to last race of the regular season before we get our chase field set. So until then, this is your boy, 867-5309-858, signing off. Saying once again, thank you from Dubai. Congrats one last time to Johnny Gardner in the victory, and we will see you guys later back in Florida. Till then, goodbye, everybody.